couple moments as we finish getting set up here. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, well here's that right there. Let me go ahead and maximize this. I'm slightly delayed. Now hopefully they can hear me. I'm not... Oh, they'll probably hear me on this though, not on that. That's okay. Come on. Work with me here. Oh, well, we're not using it right now. Hello, welcome you guys. Sorry for the lateness. It's been a bit of a crazy afternoon, so I had to keep pushing and pushing this live stream. But we finally got all set up and set up full of stuff that I wasn't able to get fully set up just yet. But hello, welcome Zero Limit Harrison and Levi Not Here and Cool Animation Studios and all you other awesome people. So thank you so much for joining today. So I am just finishing up grabbing a couple things and we are going to get started right away here. So as you probably saw on the thumbnail, we are going to be turning this guy into a brick separator puppet today. So we'll be doing Palpatine, and I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. So, oh, it's Groot in the back. Oh yeah, that's right, Dancing Groot, good eye. Yeah, so Dancing Groot's one of my newer sets. I have a couple other sets over there too, which we can look at probably a little bit later. So let me go ahead and get this thing into position and let's see if we can make it look good down here. Okay, and let me see if I can make it so I can see the comments here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I can see the comments there. Can I make that bigger? I want to make that bigger. Let's try a window. Okay, kind of. Okay, cool. So now I can at least see the comments. Perfect, that's what I want. Okay, so now I can see the comments. You guys can see my table, and we can go ahead and get started. So, one thing that I do want to show here, so the last few times that we've done these live streams, we actually turned the Darth Vader brick separator puppet, or Darth Vader Brickhead into a brick separator puppet. So there's Darth Vader. And then we also did our, I don't know if I can get him off, but we'll pull this guy because he's closer. We can also do Grogu right here. So, I am the Senate. Yes, I'll be doing a lot of Palpatine impressions today. Oh, thank you so much, Zero Limit Harrison. I love having you guys here, so it's super duper fun. All right. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started here. So I decided to be a little bit smart today and actually gathered some of the basic pieces that we need beforehand in building a brick separator puppet. So the reason why I like these Brickheads to help build my puppets is because they pretty much have everything that you need to be able to make these puppets. So, oh, and well, yes, welcome Levi. Thank you, Kelton, for helping with that. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see, this is my moderator. That's Kelton. He's a stud muffin. So he's been helping me make sure that we don't have any bullies in the comments or other spammers. So if you're trying to bully or spam or scam or anything like that, don't do it, because this guy, he's going to get you, and he'll get you good. So don't mess with the Kelton. All right. All right, back to business. So yeah, so like I said, I like using the Brickheads because they often have all the pieces I need to make my brick separator puppets. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So when we're building a puppet, we start with a brick separator like this. And there's a couple of simple pieces. So brick separator and a couple of 1x2 tiles. So I put one like this. Oh, don't worry, Kelton. Thank you, Zero Limit Harrison. And then I put the other one. Sorry, this is an interesting angle. So trying to make sure that, see, it's perfect. So you put one on each side, just like this. I'm not a bad kid. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that you're not. So, because if you were a bad kid, then that would be bad. Anyways. All right, cool. Next, these brackets. I love these brackets. These are probably my favorite pieces to use on these puppets because they're just so convenient. So I use this to help put more studs on the brick separator. So I put one on the back, and I also put one here on the front. Like so. Voila. And then we put another 1x2 on the back. So this will be the brick separator's head. The mouth is right here. And then use the brackets to make a head. So that is our base for the head. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the base for the body. Now Palpatine has a very pale gray skin, and on the Brickhead he has also more gray skin. So we're going to use gray. This is going to be the bottom of his mouth, these two. And so what we do is we get more brackets and we put them on like so. I think I actually want this 3 down like this. And then I'm going to put another one right about here. And then we're going to put a long black plate like this right underneath there. Perfect. And then we're going to put 2 more of these big brackets. Now these brackets have 1x2s here and 2x4s right there. Unlimited power. Thanks, Levi. I love that quote. Last bracket. Perfect. And then the last thing I forgot to do with the head, so I'm going to put these black brackets on the side, which would be the start of his iconic hood. There we go. Perfect. There you go. Okay, so whenever I build a brick separator puppet, this is the base. So this is what we always start with. We start with this, with the brackets on the head, and something like this with the body. I really like the brackets because you can also make a nice little area for the brick separator to slide through. And so that's how I build all of them. If we look at Grogu here, it's the same thing. I use brackets right here on the side, and it slid just like this. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so moving on. Now here comes the fun part. Now we get to take the Brickhead and disassemble him. So what I was thinking, so I was taking some time to kind of actually think this through. So I like his forehead right here. We're going to start by plucking off his eyes, plop, toss him aside because you don't need him. Don't tell Vader, but I am butchering his master today. Oh wait, he's right there. I don't think he cares. He would have done it himself if he had the opportunity. All right, so what I'm going to do to start with his forehead is I'm going to take these 2 tiles right here. So they're like round tiles. And we're going to put it on the top of my brick separator's head. Like so. So now he looks kind of like Frankenstein just a little bit. But this is Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine. So we just took his eyes and thing off. Looking good so far. Now, I don't like using the Brickhead eyes very often, but I am curious. I just wanted to see what it looks like here. I don't know. I'll show you guys in a second here. Let's go here. Hello, Ashley Keels. Thank you so much for joining today. All right. I'm not sure what I think about that. Let me try some regular eyes. So if you guys like these Sith eyes from the Brickhead, then you let me know. But I'm gonna try some other eyes. We're gonna try some angry eyes. I have my Bucket-O eyes. So let's do this because Palpatine is always brooding, I feel like. So let's try, or bored. I don't know. I guess I can take him. He could probably be really bored too. I feel like, yeah, I feel like after the Clone Wars, Palpatine got really bored.
Probably.
He likes the Sith eye.
For quite a while.
Okay. Yes, he did. All right. So Levi says he likes the Sith eyes. So we will keep that in mind. So let me also try. I wish that they had some of these other eyes in the Sith color. Okay. Here we go. So here's what it looks like with the original Brickhead Sith eyes. Can you like focus, camera? My camera doesn't like to focus on Lego. It wants to focus on faces and skin, but not Lego. Okay, now we're gonna try. Also, the Sith eyes makes him look funnier. Cool. Okay, so I might leave his Sith eyes on. We're gonna make him slightly angry here. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't quite look like Palpatine as much, so I guess we'll stick with the Sith eyes. I feel like, Levi, you make a lot of great suggestions. All right, so we'll go ahead and put his Sith eyes back on. All right. So, and if you guys are new to the live stream, go ahead and tell us what your favorite Lego set is in the comments. Currently, what I'm doing right now is I'm turning this Palpatine Brickhead into a brick separator puppet like we did with Darth Vader about a month ago. So here is the, if he'll stay together for me. Here's the Darth Vader one that we did about a month ago. And then there's the Grogu one that I did about 2 weeks ago. So that's what we're doing, and both of those originally came from the Brickheads. Sorry, I dropped one of the Sith eyes. Hold on.
Oh no, not the Sith eyes.
Yep. And if we can get up to, let's say, if we can get up to 30 likes, then I'll go ahead and do a face reveal and a couple of Darth Sidious impressions. So 20, or sorry, I said 30, right?
Yeah.
30 likes. So let's go to 30 likes, and then I'll do a face reveal and some Sith Lord impressions. Arise, Lord Vulture. Yes. Also, the Sith eyes make me look funny. Okay, oh, I already read that. Cool. All right, so we got the Sith eyes back on. Now let's start with, so that's pretty much the face. So let's go ahead and start with the hood. Now, I like the way they did the hood here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to duplicate it exactly, but we're going to try. We're going to start by grabbing maybe, oh, that actually came right off. I don't know if nope, that's too big. Okay, so let's go with, yep, 30 likes. We'll get a face reveal and my first set of Palpatine impressions. So be sure to share this with your friends who like Lego and need some Lego time. Okay, so I feel like it needs to be a little bit, well, when we compare it to the body here, yeah, we can still make it a little bit further down. We can make that hoodie a little longer. Let's try, take him off. Okay, let's see if we can, we'll take that back off, put this here. I feel like what I need is actually, this is looking fun, but I think it might be, okay. So that's looking a little bit more hood-like, but the problem is that if we, oh, actually it fits okay. He won't be able to close his mouth all the way, but it at least looks like a hood. Hello, I am your destiny. Anyways, okay. Now, do we have 1x2 tiles here? I'm brain rot. Oh, a brain rot YouTuber. Well, appreciate that. Let's make sure that we keep the comments, though, respectful and kind to everybody here. So, want to make sure this is a safe place for people to comment and enjoy Lego. So, let's go to maybe, okay, I need to get my tiles here. So, one moment here. Okay, cool. I should have some black tiles to be able to finish that hood. And if you are new to the stream, then please tell us your favorite Lego sets and favorite Lego set or minifigure. Love to hear from you guys. Mine is obviously Star Wars. And also I like Harry Potter and Bionicle. Those are like my top themes that I really like. So Crystal, no he is not. He's just a simple guy with not so simple hobby. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Whoops, there goes his head. And by the way, welcome Crystal. You are awesome for being here today. All right, so, oh, you're really excited for the new Commander BLY? I'm not sure which one that one is. Commander BLY. Was that a typo? Hello, Thomas. Thanks so much for being here. And Tob C, if I butchered your name, I'm totally sorry. I do what I can to get people's names right, but then sometimes I fail. So I do apologize for that. Okay, well, here's what we got so far. So here's Palpatine's hood, which looks like long hair. I wonder if there's a way for us to make it look more hood-like. But we're getting somewhere. And our Palpatine still has quite a bit on him, so we want to take apart him a little bit more. So, I'm wondering if I put that on. So, sorry, I'm thinking right now. Let's do, ooh, oh, well, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Let's see about... Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets it wrong. I do try, though, so I appreciate you being easy. Star Wars big fan. Awesome. Totally there with you, Thomas. All right. So let's try something here. We'll try to rip this off. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't look quite right. So, I think we could probably make his hood a teensy bit wider. Let's do... I'm wondering... Like, I'm surprised that I don't see any 1x2s on him as we take him apart a little bit more. Five Nights at Freddy's is cool. Yes, Kelton. Five Nights at Freddy's is awesome. Oh, I should make Five Nights at... Oh, Donna. Okay, sorry, Donna. I just barely saw that. So, Five Nights at Freddy, Fazbear. That would be cool. I think I should try to make sure we're writing these down. So, I never make any promises, but I do like to... I do consider all option... Or all that people... Well, I consider what people recommend. And so... But I can't always get to quite all of them. Oh, okay. So, Levi says he has yellow clone commander. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then, but yeah, so Freddy Fazbear, we'll definitely have to put that on the list. So it's probably going to be pronounced how you think it's not spelled out. Oh, okay. Thank you, Crystal. You have, oh yeah. I have made Darth Vader. So thank you, Thomas. Here is the Darth Vader puppet right here. So this one I did a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Hey, dude, Country Kid. What? Oh, yeah. Hey, dude from Country Kid. How you doing? Good to see ya. And sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on these. Got a lot of comments coming in. So, have I made Darth Vader? I haven't made Anakin, though, so just Darth Vader. So, say it, but then lion. Okay, sorry, Crystal, I'm reading yours. So you say, like you say it, and then lying, like, lie, so, blee, so, bahli. Oh, okay. But you don't really pronounce the, Oh, I see. I gotcha. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Watching from Germany. Awesome, Top C. I appreciate it. All right, Country Kid. Good. I'm doing... Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you, Country Kid. I really appreciate that. All right. So now I'm trying to figure out the whole hood situation here for Mr. Palpatine. Greetings from America. Yeah, that's where we are currently. Oh, whoops. No, I wanted this. So when I go silent, it means I'm experimenting. So the Puppet Master says, I love your videos. I am from Wales. Ooh, that's awesome. I have some old relatives from Wales, but that was a long time ago. But all the same, awesome. Glad to have you here. And I'm glad you love my puppets because I love my puppets too. Okay, that looks a little bit more like a hood there. And Levi, you're from Norway? That's cool. Is the weather pretty nice over there in both those places? I know it's kind of hot over here right now. It says, greetings from Norway. Wow. Lots of peeps from the world. Yeah, it's nice. It's really cool when you get to meet so many people from all over the globe. So that's super fun. All right. Now I'm going to try this. Yes, Puppet Master. What's your question? Let's see. Okay. I think one thing that I want to do is figure out how I can make it a little bit longer. Will I make Kermit? Ooh, that is a good question. So Kermit the Frog is a Muppet, and I love the Muppets. So I have to put that in with all my other maybes. I want to make everybody's suggestions, but it is difficult because I get a lot of suggestions. So all I can say is maybe. No promises, but I definitely consider everyone's thoughts and ideas. So thank you, appreciate it. So, and Crystal says, where are you? Because for me, it's 18 in the morning. Oh boy, so I'm in Utah. So right now it's about 5:19 p.m. Oh, 1 a.m. in Germany. Wow, you guys are dedicated, so appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, how many? Thomas. Oh, maybe the Swedish chef. Oh, ooh. Where is Kelton? I guess Kelton might be hiding. When he comes back, I'm gonna have to ask him something. Okay, let me put this on here. Okay. So I'm thinking of maybe putting a couple of 1x1s down to see if we can make it look a little bit more hood-like. This is going to be a really big hood on him. Oh, okay. So how many characters have I made? I made quite a few, but I haven't counted them. In fact, well, actually, if we can get up to our 30 likes, I'll do the face reveal, voice impressions, and I'll show you a couple of my other puppets that I've made. And then maybe we'll try to count them. So, but we have to get up to 30 likes before we can do that. Okay, now I'm going to let me see if I have a couple of black ones in here. So, okay, so here's what my plan is right now. So here's Palpatine's head. I'm trying to make this look, and Dominic, thank you so much for being here today. So, oh yeah, I did do a, yes, Crystal, I did do a face reveal at the beginning, but I like to do them occasionally throughout the live stream as well. So, but yeah, right now we're at 18 likes. And Donna, thank you so much. Hi, and I hope you're doing awesome. When I was a little, and Puppet Master says, when I was a little child, I could do the best Batman impression. Ooh, that's awesome. And as a kid too, that is extra impressive because Batman has a really low voice. Or at least he makes a low voice when he is dressed as the Bat. All right, so trying to find 1x1, or maybe even a round tube that's black. Let's see here. Just trying to do more. That's awesome. Well, if you ever make any videos on your channel, then definitely let me know. I love to see your impression or hear your impressions. All right, let's see if these even work. I don't know if they will. Oh, you do? Oh, cool. We'll have to check that out. All right. Levi says, when I was younger, I could do a really good Optimus Prime impression. Ooh, but now I can't because it sounds so bad. Oh, it's okay. We sometimes go up and down as our voices change, so. Five Nights at Freddy's plush ones. Ooh, those are pretty fun. All right. I'm not liking how that's looking. All right, so what I may do is just kind of finish him off and maybe do some touch-ups a little bit later because I do want it to look like he has, oh, actually, brackets might work. I think I might have some black brackets like that, but I don't know. Let's see. If I don't, then I'll be a little bit sad. Nope, don't have them. Curious, though. Maybe. I'm going to try something a little bit different here. And Donna, hello. I feel like I said hi already, but all the same, hello again. And let's see. Delta Rune fan 2011. Hello, thank you so much for being here today. A lot of droids and Puppet Master. I have a lot of droids made from Disney. I call them DDC-1. Ooh, that's awesome. Levi says I could also do a good impression of Yoda, but now when I do the sounds, mentally insane. I think no matter who does Yoda's voice, it sounds a little bit insane. And thank you, Delta. I appreciate it. I love having you guys all here, so this is pretty fantastic. And again, if we can get to 30 likes, we can do a face reveal, show off some puppets, and I'll also do my Palpatine impressions. All right. And hello again, Donna. And Crystal says, it might look good if you cover the eyebrows since they are covered most of the time. Trying to figure out the best way to go about that. Oh, actually, I have an idea. So, Puppetmaster, stand for Dark Droid Commander. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Are those on your channel too, Puppet Master? Oh yes, Levi. Stitch is a pretty. I like doing Stitch impressions. Let's try this. So if I go like this, okay, it's not completely covered. I don't know. Like, do you guys even like that? Hi Jesse, thank you so much for being here. All right. Do or do not. There is no... Oh, yeah, that's Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. And Slim Rango, bro. Thank you so much for being here, Slim. And Jesse, hello.
Sorry, did you have a question?
No, I was just wondering where you were.
Oh, sorry.
I was wondering if you could write down some of the suggestions.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
So I would appreciate that because I won't be able to remember. So
yeah, no worries.
So Levi likes to be able to see the forehead, and Crystal likes that. So if I can make that a little bit shorter, that'd probably be better. I do have an idea here. So still experimenting. That's the one thing about these puppets is that you're always experimenting. All right. Do I have a long one though? I like to say that I do, but I don't know. I might not have one in the right color. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... Okay. So I think what I'm going to do... So Donna says, make Freddy Fazbear. And I think there was a couple of suggestions for Freddy. And now he looks accurate while still being that little goofy puppet look. Awesome. Yes, that's what we're going for, Crystal. Thank you. And Puppet Master says that he has an idea also. And yes, if I hit 30 likes, then I'll do 1, a face reveal, 2, a couple of Darth Sidious impressions, and 3, I'll show my Star Wars puppets. And then maybe the next, after a few more likes, we'll look at some of my other puppets. So, you have him on Fortnite. Oh, you have Goofy on, Freddy Fazbear on Fortnite? I don't keep up with all the different skins that they have on Fortnite right now. They have a lot. Okay. I think he is coming along. But I think what I should... Yeah, I should have a bracket there. Whoops. You know, I'll fix it later. Sometimes I do a few touch-ups after the live stream. Oh, Emperor Palpatine. Oh, Palpatine. Goodness, words. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's this where you want to be. I just don't get it, why I don't stay. This is a song, by the way. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, no worries, Delta. If you are able to come back, that'll be awesome. But if not, we'll see you guys. I'll see you next time. So thank you. All right, okay. So I feel like we are coming along pretty nicely. Maybe. Oh, ooh, yeah, that actually looks good. All right, bye, Delta. Thank you again. All right, we are getting close to the head. almost done here. Alright, so Puppet Master, I noticed that on his neck there is a clip below his hood. Oh yeah, so that will be when we do the body. So when we do the body, we'll probably worry about that clip there. Okay, alright, well that's starting to look kind of like a hood. What do you guys think? Let's hear some comments. Do you guys like this head so far? Let me see if I can put a little more light there. Oh, hold on. Okay, there's a little bit more light. What do you guys think? So I always thought that Palpatine looked like a creepy uncle. Yeah, I can understand that. Definitely agree with you. Okay, let's be a bit more... Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kelton. So far, so good. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that. Anybody... So let's get a few other thoughts. What do you guys think of this so far? Because if it looks good, then we'll go ahead and leave it. I might do a couple of touch-ups later. It's not good. It's utterly amazing. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. And hello again, Donna. It looks goofy. It's perfect. All right, awesome. He is as he has a grumpy frown sometimes. Yeah, that's true. It's hard to make these guys frown unless I kind of give him a little glare like this. Sometimes that's, yeah. But with brick separators, it's hard to make them frown. So, all right, cool. Well, if we feel good about that, I'm going to go ahead. I might touch up the back a little bit a little later. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the body. So, and again, if you could share around this video to people who love to watch people build Lego, then please do so. Because if we get about 11 more likes, then we can do a face reveal, show off some puppets, and also do a couple of Palpatine impressions. And don't forget to do his clip underneath his hood. Yes, perfect. In fact, I could probably do that right now. Let's take your electricity away. Like this. Perfect. Yes, 10 more likes now. And then we could put this right there. There we go. So now he's got his little clip. I would share it, but everyone I know is asleep. Don't worry. It's okay. Ooh, yeah, that's actually looking pretty good. I am the Senate. I actually might make it a little bit lower. So maybe we'll put that down there. There we go. Okay. 9 more likes. Awesome. Keep it up, you guys. All right. Yay, thank you, Hollowed Haven. Okay, can I shout us when I use him as a puppet in a video? Well, it'll be hard to shout out everybody when I use him in a puppet video. So, I might have to put a maybe on that just because. Hello, Theo. Thank you for being here. But Puppet Master, I'll have to say maybe because since there's a lot of people on the live stream, it's kind of hard to shout out everybody on here. I guess shout out a couple of people, but I don't want anybody to feel bad if I forget them. Okay, so Levi said, oh, you can do a decent Transformers 1980 Shockwave impression. Ooh, that's cool.
Bet you can't do Optimus Prime.
He said you could do Optimus Prime earlier, but I guess voices changed.
I am Optimus Prime.
I am Optimus Prime. I don't know. I don't know.
That was
if
actually pretty close.
Autobots.
Autobots.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Are you doing like the older version? Because I was doing like the
trying to do
movie
the older
versions.
80s version, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
not working.
Cannot stop thinking about the Senate anymore because he is the Senate. I love it. Okay. The problem with these live streams is I sometimes get distracted, which is fine. I guess there are 20 of us and 5 put in each video. Oh, 20 of us put 5 in each video. Well, there's 20 at a time. Out of the whole time the live stream goes, there's usually hundreds to a couple thousand. So that's... and it doesn't save, like, everybody on there. But, I don't know. We could try to save a couple of names. So those of you who comment a lot, maybe we can do that. But I want to be careful, though, because I don't want to make anybody feel left out, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to say we'll see. but I'm not making any promises on that Puppet Master. So just because, yeah, like I said, there's 20 at a time, but in total, there's a lot of people that come through, hundreds to even thousands. So when I was doing my my Obi-Wan and Darth Vader one, like it got up to 15,000 people throughout the entire live stream. So that's a lot of people. And I don't think YouTube saves everybody that's on there. But anyways, let's see. Somehow Palpatine returned. Oh, okay. So Theo, so this was Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine Brickhead. And so here's what we got so far on the puppet. And I was looking for pieces for his body. So here's Palpatine so far. So, and Dememes, hello. Thank you for being here. So hi, I love your stuff. Also, just an idea. You can make Shrek. Write down Shrek, Kelton. So I never make any promises, but I'm trying to keep notes now so that we can hopefully see if we are able to do that. Shrek has been on my list for a while. So Puppet Master says, funny idea, add his stick that he uses. Yes, so after we make some arms, we can definitely do that. All right, and we got 7 more. Perfect, yeah, 7 more. So keep sharing, keep finding people to like so that we can do a face reveal, puppet reveal, well, puppet reveals, show off some puppets, and a couple of impressions. Master Chief going blanky mode. Put down Master Chief. I love Master Chief, so that'll be a fun one to do.
Master Chief it is. That's actually a good idea.
Oh no, I need to restart my stream because it's 30 seconds behind. Oh no, well, do what you gotta do. We'll be here. We'll be here for a little bit. Shrek would be beautiful. Yes, agree. Oh, don't worry, random channel. I'm glad that you're here, so I'm glad you at least made it. So here's what we got so far for those of you who are new. So we got Palpatine's head and a little bit of his body. And I'm trying to look for pieces, but I'm also distracted because you guys are awesome and I want to talk to you guys. So, so Dememes, I love your stuff. I should do a Shrek. Oh, I read that a second ago, but I just thought it would be funny. But yes, we do have Shrek on the list. So thank you, Dememes. Could I make a Sonic one day? One day, maybe. Again, I don't make any promises, but we do try to keep track or try to write down ideas at least. Superman to go with my Batman. Ooh, oh, I'll show you something about Superman a little bit later. So, all right. So if he has a cape, use minifigure capes. So minifigure capes are a little bit small for my puppets. I do think about possibly doing like custom fabric ones, but that's down the road. So, all right, okay, let me, Kelton, maybe you can keep an eye on the comments for a moment here, and then let me know what they are, and then I can answer while I'm looking for pieces here.
How about a brick-built cape?
Brick-built cape. So, who asked the brick-built cape?
That was Deltarune fan.
Deltarune? Okay. So, use a lot. Theo says use a lot of capes. So, I could try a brick-built cape. It's just what makes it hard is the back. So, since I have movable parts here on the back, I have to make the cape go, like, way out here so that I can be able to use. Because I use axle right here to move it up and down. And so, it just makes it a little bit harder to make it brick built. So
how do you get EXP or get XP?
How do I get XP? Like in life or in a game? Like what do we mean?
It's pretty broad, I'm sure.
Can you specify what you mean? Like where XP? Because XP in life, there's different ways you can get experience in life.
Skills.
Yes, moving out, taking care of yourself.
That's true.
Oh man, and educating yourself on finances, like math is important, but knowing how to do finances is also important.
Yeah, finances especially.
Yes, yes indeed. Okay, now I need a couple of long plates. Kelton, keep reading them to me.
Yeah, I haven't had any questions just yet.
Okay. Mr. Jar Jar Binks.
Will you ever make Jar Jar?
Oh, yes. There's actually a really good Jar Jar Binks Brickhead that I am waiting to get. So I just bought a bunch of other big sets. So I have several big sets coming in this next month that I got to review. I'm going to try a new way of reviewing sets. So I'm going to start doing some long form video reviews where I kind of do a mixture of like me reviewing it and then also like with my puppets. So those will be coming a little bit later. But yes, so I wanted to get the Jar Jar Brickhead so I can build him into a puppet, but I wanted to get a couple other sets like Jango Fett Starfighter, the new AT-AT Walker, Wicket. So I'm going to be, once I get those, I'll be reviewing those sets. So.
Puppet Master says, could you do Spider-Man because he has funny memes?
He does have a lot of funny memes. So Spider-Man is going to be on the list after Kelton writes him down.
Yep.
Again, no promises. These are great suggestions, you guys. You guys are awesome. Just say, are we making... Yes, we are making Palpatine. Yes. So, this is Palpatine right here. So right now I'm working on his body. So kind of solidifying his body a little bit. So I'm widening out his shoulders. And then we'll give him a couple of arms.
I know you don't know anything about the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, but this person asks, who is your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character?
Ooh. I know a little bit about Five Nights at Freddy's. I watched a lot of videos about the lore and stuff. I don't know if I necessarily have any favorite characters.
Maybe Freddy Fazbear?
Like, I think, I don't know, I like...
Or the chick character.
Well, I like the Freddy Fazbear in like one of the newer ones where it's like a big arcade and he actually is like can protect you inside of him.
Yeah.
So like
Bonnie, yeah, and Chica. That's
and
right.
Chica, yeah.
Yeah, there's the two.
Yeah, Bonnie. I don't know. There's some cool ones of Bonnie. I don't know. I do like Foxy.
Foxy's pretty cool, honestly. He's kind of like a little bit dangly of a character. Like he's one of the skinnier versions of them, and like he also kind of has like parts falling off of him at times. Like his arms fall off, his legs kind of are loose. The animatronics characters, yeah.
So, Random Channel says that Eddie took his cookies again. And there's a reason for that. I'll have to show you why he's been taking cookies.
Deltarune says he likes Nightmare Foxy. That's pretty cool.
Which game is Nightmare Foxy in?
Yeah, which game is it?
I know there's a lot of them right now. Alright, let's see. There's so many comments going on right now.
I know, yeah, it's hard to...
Five Nights at Freddy 4, he says. So, Dememe says, I love your funny ideas like Shrek. Yeah, so Dememes, I did read that a couple of times, and yes, we did put Shrek on the list. And then Puppetmaster, wait, Squid Game guards. Oh, yeah, Squid Game's blowing up right now. That's actually a good suggestion.
Squid Game?
Yeah, Squid Game guards.
Squid Game guards, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Okay. Well, here's his body so far. I'm keeping this fairly because I imagine him as like a skinny, withered man with a lot of force power. Five Nights at Freddy 4, you play as either Evan Afton or Michael Afton since they both have the same nightmare. Oh, gotcha. Cool.
So basically the main character of the game.
Oh, I think I did this wrong. Hold on. Let's do this. Or at least, okay, there's no wrong way, just not the way that I want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Of course
Deltarune fan asks, what about R2-D2?
R2-D2 is a little bit hard when it comes to brick separator puppets.
Yeah, you can't really do much other than use the beeping sound effects and move him around, right?
Yeah, I could make him, and then, like, it usually makes the sounds, but then his mouth will open up when he screams. That's basically what I did with Darth Vader, because technically Darth Vader doesn't have a moving mouth, but I made it so that he can, like, open his mouth, so, like, when he screams.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
So, yeah, that would be tricky. Yep, Donna, or Crystal, sorry. All right, so, okay, let me turn you a little bit towards me. Sorry, my brain is thinking here. He doesn't really have, like, a belt, so I guess it's probably fine to do what I was doing earlier, so I'll just keep that. Okay. So we'll go like this. And then we'll put these on. No. Yep, just like that, Crystal. And Leah McNamara, if I butcher your name, I'm so sorry, but welcome. Thanks you for being on here. Give me a... So, let's see. Has a goofy mouth. Yes, I love his mouth. Oh, Qui-Gon. Yes, Qui-Gon is definitely on the list because I do have Obi-Wan. So, what's Obi-Wan without Qui-Gon? So, he's definitely on the list. So, and Theo says, give him a clear piece for the Force so he can hold stuff. Yes, that would definitely be... I actually like these pieces that the Brick Separator or the Brickhead has. So, and I'll be probably using these as his arms, so... But yes. It's good to be back again. Yes, Apex, thank you. Thanks for being here. All right, so we're getting somewhere. So I want to finish his arms, so... I have a couple of... Let's do... Okay. Give him lightning. Yes, he will be getting lightning. Don't worry. Bob Ross, maybe... Oh, yeah, I haven't done Bob Ross yet. That's a fun answer. Awesome. You're welcome, Apex. And Crystal, hello. Good to have you. Of course, I said hello a little bit beforehand, but welcome back. Make his chin smooth. Yes. Okay, good. Yes, I'm planning on doing that. Thank you. So... Oh, actually, yeah, okay. Sorry, don't mind me talking to myself, try to figure stuff out. And then we need one more of those 1x2s. Aw. I'm glad to hear that, Puppet Master. Yeah, humor, it's incredible how much humor can help you through harder times. So I definitely like to watch funny things when I'm feeling down. But that makes me, I'm glad that my videos have been able to help you and others when they're feeling down. So that's the point, is to be able to help you guys with that. So we still have 6 more likes before we can do the face reveal. So Random Child says, I know this is random, but did you know that Darth Vader means father in another language, but I forgot what language. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a cool fun fact. So make it at the bottom,
it's
Theo.
German
okay.
in that language. Vader is father in German.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So Delta Rune says, I'll watch for the laughs and the puppet ideas. Ooh, yeah, that's the point. The cat meme and the dog meme where it goes meow, meow, woof, woof. Meow, meow, woof, woof.
Oh.
Not sure if I've seen that. I might have.
I think I know what he's talking about. I've seen that meme before. I mean, I can write that down.
Yeah, go ahead. All these different ideas.
Cat meme and dog meme.
At the adoption center, I think it is. Oh, okay. Sorry it slowed down a bit. This is usually kind of what happens later on when I get to a point where I have to start looking for pieces. Alright, I think I got it here. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here, this one here. I have tiles over here. So hopefully I got a square black one. Yes. And no. Maybe. Come here. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. Okay. And now we're just going to take these for now. There we go. We are pretty much done. I think that was probably the fastest one we've done.
Dang, that was actually pretty quick.
All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. Emperor Palpatine. What do you guys think? So here's his body here. So I think it's pretty simple because he's just got a black cape, black hood. I'm probably going to touch up the back a little bit later. But anyways, what do you guys think? Is there anything you guys feel like we need to touch up on Palpatine?
Emperor Palpatine needs a cloth.
Oh, yeah. Hood would definitely be nice. He's beautifully goofy. Thank you, Levi. Any other thoughts? What do you guys think? Maybe the hot
Chua girl.
Hot Chua girl? Oh.
Oh, maybe not. I don't think so.
Palpatine looks amazing. Thank you, Random Channel. I appreciate ya. So, doing pretty good. So, let's see. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey to the dark side will be complete. Chin and cape. Oh, yep. So, chin and cape for Hood. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see about the cape. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get a cape. Eventually, I would like to do maybe fabric or something. Somehow, Palpatine returned. That's such a funny line. I don't think they meant it to be funny, but really it is.
It really is.
All right, let's see. I got... Ooh, this might work. Okay, let's try... Oh, I have an idea here. Okay, I'm not going to show you guys just yet, but... There we go. How about we give him a little pouty overbite like this, or underbite, where he just very... It kind of makes his face more shadowy, makes his eyes mysterious. So... I like the chin not being smooth so you can see the studs. Oh, yeah, that's right, because he does kind of have a butt chin, doesn't he? Or maybe not a butt chin. Oh, actually, there we go. So
Wait,
we can...
does that work?
I don't know. So there's that.
Does that...
He looks like a duck. Yes, he did look like a duck like that. Okay, Theo says, yes! Thank you, Theo. And Delta Rune says, yeah. Cool, I'm liking this. Sorry if I'm misspelling my key on my keyboard on my laptop's glitching. Wow, crazy. It's okay. Your laptop may be glitching, but my brain is glitching. So so that Levi says that works. Cool. All right, so we got a little bit of smooth neck and a little bit of texture there for his chin. And there we go. All right, where are we at? So we need 5 more likes.
Did the Puppet Master just mentioned Bob Ross?
Yes, he said Bob Ross earlier.
You should make a puppet of him, honestly.
That actually would be pretty fun.
That's totally memeable.
So the player 001 from season 1 is 81 now. I'm guessing you're talking about Squid Games. At least I think. I don't know. 2 round studs for chin. Oh, yeah, maybe. Make his chin stick out a little bit. Do I have that in gray, though? Let's see.
Good question.
Let's see. I got my 1x1 tiles here. Make a butt chin. Let's see. All right. Squid Games, he was 77 during the games. Oh, okay. Hope Palpatine won't steal my cookies like Eddie. Oh, my goodness. So, the dark side has cookies. You want to know where those cookies come from? Your fridge. Oh, darn it. That's not going to work. I found a round tile, but it's a little dial, so that's not going to work for his chin. But I did find a clear one. Let's put that on there. And Zeke, hi. Oh, can I try? Can I try what, Zeke? Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Thank you, Delta Rune. All right. Okay, guys, why don't you put in the comments some Palpatine quotes you guys would like to hear. Because when I do my face reveal, if we can get 5 more likes, I'll do a face reveal and I'll do some Palpatine impressions. And I'll read appropriate suggestions in the comments. So, oh, I don't know if I have another gray one. I might have to look a little bit more in depth for that one, but I do like the
Zeke
idea.
is asking, can you try the build of Palpatine?
The build
on camera, I guess he wants you to demonstrate the...
Oh, so how it was built. Oh, yes. So this is... So when I have brick separator puppets, I have brackets on the body. And so the brackets help so I can have the brick separator down right there. And once we do that, we can just move it up and down. Now, when I do my puppet videos, I usually have this, which is made of different Technic axles. And I put it on the back like this. And then I have it facing towards me, and I move it up and down, or I move the body up and down, depending. Sometimes I'll do both at the same time. But that's how my puppets work, and that's how I do them. And then when I put them in the editing software, I just edit out my hands, basically. I try to keep them low.
Little lightning bolts on the end of his hands.
Unlimited power. Unlimited power. I guess I could leave just that one around. It looks like he has a wart. The dudes, the Empire is pretty chill. Maybe you could join it or something. Maybe you could join it or something. I think that's
maybe join the dark side.
Join the dark side. Yes. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Zeke. I'm glad you think it's cool. Yeah, I like them. They're fun to do, and I love making movies of them. Could I do Sackboy? Is that the horror film Zack? Is that... I don't know. I'm not sure who Sackboy is. Sackboy.
Zach Boy?
No, sack. Like this potato sack.
Oh. Maybe?
No, video game.
I'll write that down.
I'll make him say hi. So Zeke wants me to make him say hi.
I've never heard of that before, Sackboy.
Greetings. Zeke.
From Little Big
Are
Planet.
you joining
okay,
the dark side with me? We have lots of, cookies, sometimes brownies, but mostly cookies. What am I doing right now? Well, Dean, thank you. So we just finished building this puppet here, and right now we're waiting to get 30 likes so I can do a face reveal. And also, do it, Anakin. So we're waiting for 30 likes so we can do a face reveal, and then I'll show you some other cool things that I've been working on with my puppets. So yeah, cool. Dean says cool. Excellent. And I'm also trying to find one more round tile. So we need 4 more likes. So if you haven't liked yet, then please do, because we need to get to 30, and then we can do all the other fun stuff. Let's put you over here. Maybe could I do Count Dooku? Ooh, write that one down, Kelton. That's a good one. Again, I don't make any promises.
I think Count Dooku would be pretty sick, though.
Count Dooku is awesome. I like Count Dooku. I like how he said it too. Maybe you could do Count Dooku. Count Dooku. Indeed.
Indeed.
Okay. I'll probably find a round tile soon. Okay, where are we at? Still at 26. So make he join the dark side, Anakin. Okay, maybe I could do is how speed? Not familiar with that.
Revan.
Boba Fett. Yes, Boba Fett's on the list. I actually made the Mandalorian a few days ago. I just need to change the colors a little bit, and then it'll be Boba Fett. So here's the Mandalorian that I did a few days ago. Did that the same time as Grogu, which is right here. So here's my Grogu. There we go. All right. So Darth Raven.
Of requests for Darth Raven.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I have power to save Padme. Oh, I do need to make Padme and Anakin too. There's still a lot more Star Wars ones to do. All right. Well, let's try in the next couple of minutes to get at least 4 more likes, and then I can do the face reveal.
Actually.
Oh, 3? Oh, there's 3. Oh.
There's 3 on my end that is showing that it needs to.
Oh, okay. Maybe mine's just a little bit behind. But as soon as we can get to 30 likes, then I'll do a face reveal with and Zeke. Hello again, Kylo Ren. So we have Kylo Ren written down.
Kylo Ren.
Yep. Oh, Oh no, not Kylo Ren. It was Darth Revan.
But Darth Revan's different from Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I know that. I just didn't process in my head. So YouTuber and also a kid who nearly could ban on TikTok. His donated 499 TikTok coins to him in How Speed did. Is How Speed did?
I show speed.
Oh, okay.
I think he's talking about another like content creator on TikTok, but I don't know who that is.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Well, here's a question from Dean. Dean says, really random question, but what made me want to start YouTube? Oh, that's a good question. Well, we haven't made 30 yet, but I'm going to go ahead and turn to myself while I explain this. So I really like the question, Dean. So let me go ahead and move this over here. Oh, actually, we can leave it there. Okay. And Puppet Master. So I have the power. Save the cookies. All right, I'll do my Palpatine impressions in a second. Oh, I forgot to wear my Brickolaugh shirt. Sorry, I'm wearing the wrong shirt. This is actually an old work shirt when I worked for Bricks and Minifigs. I do not represent Bricks and Minifigs right now. So if you see the logo, that's not me trying to promote them because I still had a couple of shirts left. So
Too late.
well, I'm just going to put my arm up like this so that maybe it doesn't get caught later. But anyways, okay, going back to your question, Dean. So the reason why I started doing YouTube is because I want to be a filmmaker. My goal is to open up a movie studio where I can make sci-fi and fantasy movies because I have many stories that I want to write down and tell. And YouTube has been a good way to kind of give me into the habits of making videos and building an audience, making people familiar with me and what I like to do. And since I have a big interest in LEGO, I decided that I would make a YouTube channel about LEGO. And I started off doing stop motion. And so if you go back to my earlier videos, you can see I have a lot of stop motion videos. But then I started making these puppets, and these puppets they're unique. I haven't seen anybody else do them before me. So I really like making these puppets, and they're cute. They're fun. You can make short videos, and I do want to make some longer stories with my puppets, but that might be a couple of months before I go too in depth with those, but that is the goal. So the goal is to be able to grow this YouTube channel to a point where I can start putting that money towards a bigger studio, make bigger videos, tell a lot of stories. So that's my plan, and that's why I do what I do. So love LEGO, want to make movies. So that's a big thing. So anyways, great question. I appreciate that, Dean. All right, well, let's go ahead and do some Palpatine impressions. Then after we're done with Palpatine impressions, I'll show you some cool updates or I'll show you a couple of my other puppets. So, you're a wizard. Oh, okay, cool. All right, here we go. We'll do a couple of these. So make sure that your suggestions are appropriate, and Kelton, make sure I don't miss any. So let's say we'll take the first 10 suggestions for impressions. After that, I'm gonna have to unfortunately stop. So, okay, we'll start on the top here. Okay, let's make him say, join the dark side. We have cookies. Hopefully that was satisfactory. I have the power to save the cookies. Oh, I feel like, let's see. Oh my, okay. Hold on a second. Let's see. So, really, okay, so that was that. Make him say, join the dark side. We have cookies. You're a wizard, Darth Vader. That's actually a fun one. Whoops. Oh, no, don't do that. No. Sorry, my computer was being weird. Okay, so, I have the power. Join the dark side. We have cookie. You're a wizard, Darth Vader. Okay. Darth Cookie Maker, please. Anakin Potter. How dare you kill all those poor, innocent younglings? Ultimate power! Alright, now, wait, you work at... Oh, wait, you work at Bricks and Minifigs? I did work at Bricks and Minifigs, but it was about 5 years ago that I left. Oh, good gravy. I like Bricks and Minifigs. Yes, I actually did stop motion class for them a few weeks ago. You did? Yes, I did. So, but I still wasn't officially an employee. I was just helping train the new person for their stop motion classes. Oh, you don't say. Yes. Now I'm talking to myself. All right, next up. So, but Zeke, like I was saying before, I don't represent Bricks and Minifigs. I just forgot to change my shirt. All right, so got So I random got YouTube because of me. Aw. Also want to start doing stop motion, but for now videos is kind of random. No worries. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. The most important thing is being consistent. All right. Please make him say, okay. Join the dark cookie side. I like that. These are great. Okay, just a couple more. So what about chin stud? So Theo, I'm still looking for the other chin stud. I'll have it when I post a picture of him. So I'll be looking for it a little bit later. So make him say, "You are the chosen one, Anakin Potter." All right, I have the power to save Eddie. I have the power to save Eddie. And hello, Saddle Sky. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like your videos. I like having you here. So that's all. You guys are awesome. All right. Yep. So it's chin stud. Oh, you have to go. Well, I'll see you next time then. Zeke. Thanks so much for being here. All right, so I think that's all of the impressions that we'll do for now. So for those of you who would like to see a few more puppets, that's what we're doing next. So let me go ahead and, so first and foremost, Kelton's a puppet, by the way. So actually, he's my moderator. He's a good guy.
I'm a puppet moderator.
Yes, you are. Okay, so here's the first puppet. This is the Mandalorian. I built him a couple of weeks ago. Kind of started and posted shorts. I have 1 sub. Hey, that's a good start. So just keep, consistency is very important. And as you are consistent and try out different videos, then you'll start seeing what videos catch on a little bit more. Also, watch a lot of different videos about what to do when posting. Some of them work better than others, but the more that you watch, the more that you learn. So experimenting is important. Anyways, you have him, the Mandalorian. There we go. Next, we have Thea. All right, bye, Zeke. Thank you. Darth Vader, you shall make the cookies. I love it. All right, planning on making a second channel where I make Lego stories. Ooh, that's awesome, Levi. All right, and then here's Grogu. Here's the other puppet that I made. And then, of course, the notorious Darth Vader. And then over here, I have a small display. All right, so hopefully you guys can see it okay. I don't really have a lot of light over here. Kelton, can you see it?
Hold on, let me refresh.
Okay, I can see him.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. So we have Gandalf, Saruman the Stinky. Lando's hiding his face. For some reason, he's feeling shy. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. There's Lando. So we got I'm having a hard time seeing because I can't. Can I turn this around? Oh, I can. Perfect. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, Lando. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi with his pouty lip. And Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia. And then, over here, these are all brickheads that I'm going to be turning into puppets. So I have Stitch right here. That'll be turning into a puppet soon. And then, wish you guys and your channels the best. Oh, good job. Thank you, Kelton. And then I got some Harry Potter ones. And this is what I was going to show. So I can't remember who mentioned Superman. But I have this guy, and I like this tile. I think it's going to be perfect for Superman. So I am planning on making Superman. So, and using that tile and maybe a couple other pieces. Now, we come over here. So in my office, it's actually a corner of my living room. So this area is set up to just kind of represent me. So there's my plaque for reaching over 100,000 subscribers. Have a bunch of Legos, have some LED lights, blocked off that window so I can have another spot. And then just buckets of Lego everywhere. And Jesus, my guy. And then there's my Eagle Scout Award. This is, I'm actually going to disassemble that. So, because I want all the tan pieces. Got that used. Make a puppet of myself with changeable shirts and give it glasses. Ooh, that's a good suggestion, Theo. I have one puppet that does have glasses, but I might make one of me later. Anyways, so this is my bag with some of my other puppets. So the one that you guys probably know most of is Eddie. So here's Eddie's head right here. And then I also have, so here's my glasses one. I really like my glasses ones because I used those minifigure magnifying glasses to make the eyes look a little bit more bugged out. So there's my glasses guy. And then I also have, so his name is actually Andrew. So that's Andrew. This is Billy. I use Billy to do most of the, so usually when I have a kid in a video, I have Billy do the kid. And then let's see, what else we got? Oh, we have, oh, this is supposed to be emo Bart is that, but he doesn't have any eyes. Andrew Tally Hall. No, not quite, Loki. Not quite, but nice Eagle Scout Award. Yep. Thanks, Dominic. I should make moderate. I should make you as a puppet. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm digging through here. I got. Oh, yep. Okay. There's at least one more here. Okay. Here's Sarah. So Sarah usually plays like my girl, the female part. So I want to make a few other female ones. But those are my characters. And yes, most of my channel characters themselves actually have names on them. If you go to my my posts, I actually do little quizzes every once in a while where you get to vote different fun quizzes. Anyways, but I wanted to show you guys something with Eddie here. Over here are bodies. Yes, I hide my bodies in a plastic bag. So let's go ahead and start off with, so this is Eddie's body. I designed this to look like overalls. So Eddie's head just goes in right here. Hey, it ain't my first merry-go-round. Hello, I am Eddie. So there's Eddie. Now, here is Eddie when he takes off his shirt. Ha! Bet you didn't see that coming. I am the buffest man you'll ever see. So I just actually put this buff body together. Oh yeah, look at that. I need to go soon, but I want to find out what Eddie has been doing with my cookies. Well, this is what he's been doing. He has been stacking up on carbs so he can just get beefy. So this is what Eddie has been doing with the cookies. I've been eating them all so I can get ready to smash some other Lego people. Specifically Batman, because I want to be the only Bat person around. No, you can't smash Batman. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Well, maybe you shouldn't. I can, but you shouldn't. I know, but I want to. Anyways, did I make a penguin? Yeah, I did make a penguin for Brick Loot, but he's packed away. So if I move this aside in here during his body. So my penguins are in here. So let's take a look here. See if I can get this out. All right, so at least I have the bodies in here, and then I have the heads otherwise. Make Steve from Minecraft. Ooh, write that down, Kelton. So,
Steve from Minecraft, yeah.
Yep,
That's good.
I never make any promises, but I do consider every idea at least. Okay, how do I make the thing before the eyes? Oh, I can show you guys a little bit of that really quick. Okay, so I actually have two penguins. So I have the penguin that I designed originally and the penguin that Brick Loot sent. So this is the body of the penguin, and I need to find the head, but the head is in another box. So 1 second, let me put that aside over there. And then, let's see, is it in this one? Nope, it's not that one, I don't think. I think it might be this one. Let's see. Also earlier, I said I could you please make Sour Patch Kids? Oh, okay. Thanks for mentioning that again. So we're writing that down. Okay, I found the head of the penguin. I'm putting it together so I can show you guys. Again, I love all the suggestions, and I try to keep notes of the suggestions, but I can't promise I'll be able to make all of them. So, I like I said, I get a lot of requests. Deadpool and Wolverine. Write those down, Kelton.
Wolverine, all right.
Here's my Goku head. I like Dragon Ball Z also. And then here is Vegeta, Prince of the Saiyans. Anyways. All right, so let's come. Okay, so here's the penguin head. And then we'll show you it combined with the body. If I can open it. I need two hands. Because every time I... Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. There you go. I need like two hands because once I move one, then another one locks back. Alex and Steve. And Zoom Gang, thanks you so much for being here. Yes, I'm just showing off some of my puppets right now. Okay, sorry, I'm putting puppet together. Now you see my leg. You don't want to see that. Okay, putting the puppet together. Shoot. There we go, finally. It's hard to do things with one hand. So here is my penguin puppet that I made for Brick Loot a few months ago. And it was a lot of fun. I really like this build. I probably should do other animal builds. They're pretty fun. Now 113. I am some... yeah, I appreciate your dedication. Yeah, I appreciate your dedication in being here. I'm just gonna throw my penguin in there for now. All right, cool. Well, that's pretty much where most of my puppets are. This fun little thing holds all the extra pieces that I use to build puppets. Long plates. Oh, someone asked about how to start with the head. So this is probably the best example I have to kind of show you how to start with the brick separator. So in between the two brackets here, so I have bracket pieces that go across the back of the head, and then I have two 1x2s that go on both sides of the brick separator. And then I put another bracket up here on the front, and then another 1x2 tile on the back. Then after that, basically, once you do that, you can build it up however you want. You put the eyes on there. If you want it to have a mustache, you put the eyes a little bit higher. You can put other brackets here on the side to build it out a little bit more. For example, with this guy, Darth Vader, so he was built the exact same way. I just put brackets on the side and built him up from there. So could I do Mario and Bowser maybe? So we'll write that down. And I love the idea. So... but like I said, no promises. All right. That would be good. Okay, cool. Well, we do have to close this off for today, but do you guys have any last minute questions for me? Let me go ahead and turn it around back to us. Maybe I'll put it back on here so you can keep it still, not too disorienting. Now that I messed up my office again by getting everything out. But yeah, any last minute questions, whether it could be about puppets, it could be about Lego in general or anything like that. A picture? Like, did you see a picture or you want a picture? Like, what do you mean? Sheen? If I said that right, I do apologize. And yes, yeah, looks like we did finally get 30. Yippee-ki-yay! Good job. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. And I've asked about them before, but you have written down Bump and Optimus as suggestions. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and do that. Perfect. Thank you, Kelton. Kelton's been doing an awesome job. So go ahead and give Kelton, my moderator and note taker, a big round of applause.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Are you guys applauding? I don't hear... Oh, Bumblebee. I don't hear you guys applauding. Oh, yeah, that's right. I won't be able to hear you guys. Just kidding. I'm a goofball. I'll do it here, though, too. So, Kelton's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Crickets, yeah. Oh, there we go, Levi. That works. Thank you. Thank you. Good job, Levi. All right, you guys. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and close this off. Just so you guys know, I plan on doing a live stream like this. Oh, yay. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Donna's clapping for you, too.
Oh, thanks, Donna.
So we plan on doing live streams like this at least twice a month. We might try to push it to 4. In between these live streams, I may do an ongoing live stream. Sometimes I'll do a live stream where I'm showing off videos from my channel. The reason I'm doing that is to try new ways to reach out to more people. So if you try to comment on those, I won't be always on there. I'll come in and comment occasionally on those 24-hour live streams. And Delta Rune also gives you applaud. So, oh, he's good. Thank you, Random Channel. Thank you for getting more cookies. But yeah, so I'll probably have some ongoing live streams in between these live streams. These live streams will be either every Friday or every other Friday. So just keep that in mind, that there's going to be some live ongoing streams that are meant to help reach out to more people to come to the channel. And soon we will have a merch store, probably sometime in August. So you'll be able to get some cool shirts, some other fun merchandise, and I'm hoping to be able to have some of my puppet instructions available as well, so that you guys can see the pieces that you need, gather them, and build the puppets at home for yourself. So, and hopefully maybe some other instructions for different things. So, yeah, so we're looking probably around August that I'll launch that store, but I'll keep you guys updated. So, thank you guys again so much. I'll go ahead and let you guys go, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. Okay, make a dinosaur puppet. All right, go ahead and write that down before we go. All
Go
right.
ahead and wrote it down now.
Perfect. All right, take care, you guys. Have a good one. Bye.